Watch the narcissist in action. Physical assertion of control. Hello, I'm H.G. Tudor. The narcissist can use a physical means to assert control over a victim. This might be, for instance, hitting somebody, punching them, kicking them, strangling them. In other instances, it might be pushing and shoving, spitting on somebody. Then again, it might be the narcissist positioning themselves in a way so as to block the victim from leaving them, putting an arm across so they can't walk through a doorway, holding them, standing in the way, barging into them. There's lots of different ways that the narcissist can use physical means to assert control. In other instances, it can be done in a more, what seemingly benign way. A little touch on the shoulder, a nudge in the small of the back, holding hands, putting an arm around a person. And of course, sexual intimacy is another physical means by which a narcissist will assert control. Thus, there are lots of different ways that the narcissist can use physicality for the purpose of asserting control over the victim. In this instance, we return to the ongoing saga between Jenny the narcissist and her victim, Chris. There was earlier an altercation which I analysed, and she reported him to the police on the basis of an alleged assault. Thereafter, the two split up for a period of time, but of course, not knowing what he's dealing with, Chris continued to communicate with Jenny, thus not imposing an appropriate no-contact regime. He also sought to move on and was casually dating other people. The narcissist, of course, would not like that. She maintained that she wasn't seeing anybody else, and even though they were no longer together in a relationship, she regarded Chris as dating other people as being unfaithful to her. Viewed by anybody else's standard, they would consider, no, you are no longer boyfriend and girlfriend, he's free to go and date who he wants. But remember, from the narcissistic perspective, you always belong to us. You are our possessions, our objects. And even if we determine that we're not in a relationship with you, that does not give you license to involve yourself with other people. Accordingly, when the narcissist hoovers, the narcissist may well bring up the fact of you being involved with somebody else as a form of provocation and triangulation. In actual fact, Jenny had been repeatedly unfaithful to Chris throughout the relationship. Unsurprising, as infidelity is one of the key hallmarks of the behaviour of a narcissist. Remember, just because someone is unfaithful, that doesn't make them a narcissist, but it is a key indicator. On this occasion, the narcissist hoovers Chris again, but does so physically. The narcissist seeks to assert control over Chris through a physical means. This is done both in terms of a physical altercation, but also physically hoovering the victim by turning up where he is as he's walking home and driving after him and following him. We now join the video footage.
Chris? Seriously?
You're assaulting me and you're ripping my shirt. You just assaulted me. You just ripped my shirt. I'm not going to jail. I'm walking home.
Get in the car!
No way. You're going to hit me some more?
You gonna keep recording me?
Yes.
I'm gonna fucking assault the shit out of you. I cannot believe
I'm calling the cops. I'm calling the cops. I can't even. I got to walk home with no shirt.
Get in the car! Goddamn car.
No way. Look at what you just did to me.
Why did I do that to you?
Look at you
You're
just...
cheating on me.
You just did this to me.
You've been lying.
And you always call the cops and make me the bad guy.
And you made me feel like I was doing something wrong.
You were.
That's called gaslighting.
You were.
Fucking pile of shit.
I can't believe you just ripped my shirt off me.
I can't believe you're recording and gonna hold it over my head. Get the fuck in the car. And you change a girl's name to fucking Andrew in your phone? How many other girls in your phone have male names?
Tomorrow I'm gonna be fixing a tractor.
Seriously fucking killing me.
You're on the sidewalk.
In the goddamn
I'm not
car.
gonna get in your car.
Get in the car.
I can't believe you ripped my shirt off my back.
In the car now.
Rip my shirt off.
You know, you are recording me against my will, and that's illegal.
Against your will.
Yeah,
You assaulted me against my will.
yeah. Get in the car.
I know.
Get in the car.
No.
In the car.
No, I don't trust you. No way.
Okay, goodbye.
Now, you'll have observed that Chris, he's been on a night out and is walking home, and Jenny pursues him, part of this physical hoover and the direct assertion of control. Notice immediately the hypocrisy of the narcissist. She's recently accused Chris of assaulting her and has reported him to police, yet she wants to have him in the car with her. Ordinarily, you might think to yourself, if someone has assaulted you, you would want to be staying away from them. Indeed. But of course, there are 2 points to make here. The first is, even if Chris had assaulted her, the narcissist through compartmentalization hits the reset button, and that is forgotten about, save to the extent that it needs to be resurrected to control the now. And therefore it's entirely conceivable that a narcissist may well have been assaulted by somebody as a form of reactive abuse, but would then still seek to assert control over that individual thereafter, because the two events are compartmentalized and separated. The assault was a threat to control in the past, which has now fallen off the edge. This is a new matter. This is a new moment, and the narcissist is wanting to assert control. And thus, what has gone on in the past, at that point, is not deemed to be relevant. It doesn't prevent the narcissist from wanting to spend time with the relevant victim. The second point to make, of course, is that it supports the possibility, or the likelihood, that no assault actually took place. And in the circumstances, the narcissist is wanting to be with this individual because they need to assert control over them, and they're not dissuaded because there was no assault in the past. Indeed, this is a more likely outcome, because notwithstanding compartmentalization, it might be, if it was so fresh, that all else being equal, the assault by a victim, if it did occur, would be deemed a suitable threat to control, so that the narcissist would be compelled by their narcissism to stay away. Here, we pick up with the narcissist speaking. Chris, seriously. You can then hear the sound of a scuffle as there's a physical altercation, as the narcissist, exhibiting heated ignited fury, a lack of boundary recognition, and the utilization of a rudimentary manipulation, seeks to assert control over the victim, Chris. He cries out, "You're assaulting me and you're ripping my shirt. You just assaulted me. You just ripped my shirt." Destruction of property. The narcissist states, "Get in the car." Sense of entitlement, ordering. "I'm not going to jail, I'm walking home." Angrily, exhibiting the fury, "Get in the car," announces the narcissist. "No way. You're going to hit me some more? You're going to keep recording me?" challenges the narcissist. "Yes," confirms the victim. The narcissist angrily and through gritted teeth states, "Now I'm going to assault the shit out of you. I cannot believe you did that." Threat. In response to that, the victim states, I'm calling the cops. I'm calling the cops. Yeah, says the narcissist. The victim replies, I'm not going to walk home with no shirt. His refusal to get in the car continues to threaten her need for control, resulting in her shouting with fury, just get in the car. At this point, the narcissist has retrieved the car and starts to drive alongside him, curb crawling. Get in the goddamn car, she urges. The victim refuses, issuing challenge fuel. No way. Look what you just did to me. The narcissist responds, why did I do that to you? Because I found you cheating on me. Blame shifting. The justification for her conduct is he brought it on himself because he's been cheating. Chris replies, look what you just did this to me, and you always call the cops and make me the bad guy. She responds, you've been lying and cheating on me, and you make me feel like I was doing something wrong, i.e., I'm the victim. He replies, you were. The narcissist responds with projection, that's called gaslighting. The victim responds, you were. She insults him, you fucking pile of shit. I can't believe you just ripped my shirt off me. She mimics him, I can't believe you're recording and are going to hold it over my head. Get the fuck in the car. Again, is almost circular nature of the interaction. He's refusing, she's insisting he gets in. He's refusing, she's insisting that he gets in. He doesn't reply. She then moves on to another matter, and you change your girl's name to fucking Andrew in your phone. How many other girls in your phone have male names? Paranoia. The victim replies, tomorrow I'm going to be fixing a tractor. It's unclear, but perhaps he's responding to the reference to Andrew, and maybe Andrew's the owner of the tractor that he'll be fixing. At this point, the narcissist, without any due regard for the safety of the victim, mounts the pavement or the sidewalk. Seriously, fucking kill yourself, she urges. He points out, you're on the sidewalk. Get in the goddamn car, she orders again, sense of entitlement. I'm not going to get in your car. Get in the car, she says aggressively. I can't believe you ripped my shirt off my back. Get in the car, now, she urges him. You ripped my shirt off. Once again, these two are doing the dance of him protesting about what she's done and her telling him what he should be doing. You know you're recording me against my will, and that's illegal, she points out. He laughs. Against your will? Yeah, You assaulted me against my will. Yeah, get in the car, she says again. No, get in the car. No, get in the car. No, I don't trust you. Get in the car. No way. Okay, goodbye, she announces, and she speeds off. What happened there was ultimately the narcissism recognized that the direct assertion of control was not working. The second assertion of control was not open to her, and therefore her narcissism took her to the third assertion of control, which was withdrawal, whereby she dismisses him, and thus it gives her the subconscious sense of control because it's her decision. It was the circular interaction between narcissist and victim once again, where she is trying to compel him to get into the car, thus denoting that he would then come under control, and he, quite understandably, refuses to do so. You'll have also seen at the end of the footage that the victim bends over, showing the scratches, and to demonstrate that his shirt is missing, confirming the nature of the assault that had just been inflicted upon him. Interestingly, this demonstrates once again the heated, ignited fury of Jenny and the way that she hoovers Chris by turning up in a car, assaulting him, trying to get him to go in the car, which of course, if you think about it, why on earth would anybody get in a car with you after you've just assaulted them? But that belies the sense of entitlement and the delusion that is operating in the mind of Jenny. Another useful example of a narcissist hoovering, but this time doing so physically, with the heated, ignited fury driving her to do so. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for watching.